Rejection is God's protection. God is always protecting us in spirit from the things that we don't know about. There's always a danger or something that we don't see with our conscious human minds, and something that our intuition is not picking up on. And the thing that's so cool about God or the Creator is that the Creator has a bird's eye view, and the Creator has a certain type of eyesight of the past, present, and future where we cannot fully comprehend. So we have a plan set in motion, something that we've created a plan, and we apply for a certain job or want to be in a certain relationship, or we just want to be out of the turmoil we're in. We just want to be out of the debt or the problems with friends, or, whatever problem we're going through, health issue. We're always trying to make a plan and execute. And then when we get a no, a rejection from something or someone, we're feeling terrible, and we're feeling like, well, God, I asked you for this and then you didn't give this to me. And we feel like, why are you betraying me? But going back to what I said, God has a bird's eye point of view that we don't have. God is able to see the algorithm of what will happen to us before we can even see it. It's almost like AI in a way. AI can definitely track what's going on, and it has a super intelligence that we may not always have when it comes to spotting the minute details. For example, my freshman year of college, I fell out with a friend group, and this friend group was just not good for me. It was sending me into a dark place, and I was becoming a very negative person towards other people and myself, just talking about people and just not feeling really good about myself and secure. So, that's partially probably why I was talking about people. But when I fell out with that friend group and they started to talk about me, I felt bad, and I felt the rejection. I felt the abandonment. I felt the betrayal. And I felt betrayed by God, because I feel like, why would you lead me to be around these people? Or why would you even allow these people to be around me this long? Like, clearly they were playing in my face the whole time. And what was so kind of cool about that whole scenario is that when I fell out with them, I started to make videos just like this, where I kind of spoke from experience and was helping other people. And as I was helping other people and certain people were finding me on TikTok, someone reached out to me through my TikTok first. It was this guy, and his name is Travion. So if you ever see this video, shout out to you. And he's a really, really, really cool person. And he found me through my videos. And I wouldn't have made those videos if I didn't fall out with the friend group, because falling out with them allowed everything to fall into place for me to find myself and discover that I like to talk and I like to make videos just like this. And that led to one friendship, just him finding me, and we really connected and talked about spiritual topics and life and everything, right? That was the first person. A few months later, or no, not even a few months later, maybe a few weeks later, another person reaches out to me, and they recognize what room I'm in when I'm making my videos. And they were someone that went to my school, and they found me, I guess, through TikTok shows like the region that you're in. They found me and they wanted to hang out. And it was an instant connection with another friend. And we got along, and it was weird because we were reading the same books. We were interested in the same things. We're the same zodiac sign, Pisces. And we just had like an instant trust for each other that never went away to this day. And it's like they immediately came in and they were saying the right things that I needed to hear. They did not know about my past with the past friend group, but they were giving me advice and not even really knowing who I was, which was so, so cool. And I didn't realize till much later that God had to remove these people, add new people, so I can get to the next level in my life, because I was ascending to the next level. I was making videos. I was feeling better about myself. And then I attracted those new people. Once I was able to come out of that rejection and do stuff for myself and be in that space, God upgraded the tribe that I had. And before I talk about the next thing, I actually want to go over, which I forgot to do at the beginning, is go over the definitions of rejection and protection, because we need to go back to our core mantra. Rejection is God's protection. The definition of rejection is to dismiss as inadequate, inappropriate, or not to one's taste. And you know what? What's so interesting is that we feel rejected by other people in jobs and romance and friendships. But really, what happens is God is rejecting that scenario for us. And then through that rejection from God, we are being protected from a danger that we cannot see, a danger that we have no way of fully grasping in the moment. And it may already be poisoning and intoxicating our mind in such a way we don't even realize that it's a hazard to our health. And what's so cool is that God will literally just remove people. It will just naturally happen. And to also go over the definition of protection, protection is to cover or shield from exposure, injury, damage, or destruction. And it's so interesting, going back to what I was just saying about the intoxication, the danger, is that we're being protected, we're being shielded from the experience that would have caused us further pain and harm. And we didn't think it was going to go like that. We thought maybe if I kept dealing with those people, maybe they would have got better. Maybe we just needed to talk. I remember when I fell out with the friend group I mentioned, I tried to talk with them. I wanted to have a conversation. I wanted to prolong this friendship. I thought maybe it was something I could be doing more of. But God was like, no, there's something more for you. There's different people for you. There's something I need you to do. And there's things that I want you to do. And there's things that I intrinsically know I should be doing. So I needed the Creator, the Spirit, to help push me to a different environment. And I'm so grateful for that. Another time that was really, really sink or swim for me was earlier this year. I lived in an apartment with my roommate, and neither of us could find a job that could help us like keep paying all of the bills, the rent that we had and the utilities that we had, and just and eating and just surviving. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't even need to fully explain all that stress. But within that stress, we were applying to everything in our city, around our campus, in our area. And we were trying our best to just live our, luxurious adult lives. And I applied to at least like 30 to 40 jobs, I just started going for random stuff like painting and gardening and landscaping and cleaning and just random stuff. And I remember that I just couldn't pay rent, and I was really, really stressed about it, and it was making me want to pull my teeth out. And I remember randomly getting an email from a job, and I just kind of ignored it. It was a program, and it took place an hour away back home in Detroit. And I just didn't want to do it because I'm like, I don't want to leave my comfort zone, this apartment, to go all the way to Detroit, stay with my family, and do this job. Like, I didn't even really read it or look at it. And then it's like I kept applying for more stuff. More rejections, more no's, more this isn't working. And then I was like, okay, fine. And I just opened up that email, and something in me, like it was like God or something in me said, you need to be here. You need to be at this program. And the program wasn't offering a ton of money. It was like $650 for 2 weeks of work. It wasn't like a ton of money, but it was giving outdoor experience. You'll be around other young people and you'll learn some stuff. It just gave like a general program, but I feel like I was too old for that because I'm like, I just turned 21. Why am I still doing a youth program? I'm in college now. I'm not in high school anymore. But I decided to just do it. And when I did it, the program gave out resources, was paying me. I was around people that I felt connected to. Like, even though some people were younger than me, some people were the same age as me, I was able to make new friends that to this day I'm still friends with them. And through that experience, I was able to clear out all of my debts with the apartment, keep paying my rent. And then the thing that was so amazing about the rejection from like all the past jobs was the fact that this program also offered a tuition or education stipend for school. So not only was I being paid, but I also was receiving a scholarship for school. And that's something that I'm coming to receive now. And I didn't even realize now, coming back to school, I owe the school money. I randomly owe the school all this money, thousands of dollars, mind you. And guess what? The scholarship offers thousands of dollars for your service from the program. Would I have got that if I went to a different job? No. Not many programs or things have that. And it was paying me, helping me to cover the rent, and I was being covered when it comes to my school. I was being divinely guided, and I didn't realize it until now that I couldn't be at those other jobs. I needed to be at this one because this is what was going to propel me into a more comfortable space in my life. My prayers were already answered. So if you're watching this and you're feeling the betrayal of someone or something, or you're feeling the just rejection really bad right now, like you're getting the no from someone or something, just know it wasn't for you. Just know that there is something that is for you. Like in this universe, we're going to attract stuff that's on the same level as us. Whatever you are, that's what you're going to attract as well. And sometimes God will block something that's going to lower your vibration. And if it's not even matching your vibration, it's not a match to you, you may not even realize it's not a match to you. It's beneath you. God is going to make sure that you miss it. God is going to make sure that that thing that you have is going to be destroyed one day, because it's not for you. It's not for you to hold on to anymore. It doesn't match your frequency. So when it doesn't match your frequency, the universe, God is going to crumble that up. We're going to give you something that matches your frequency. It's just like when you buy something expensive, you're spending a lot of money. Your energy is in currency, all this money, and the item is worth all this value. You're matching it. And then when you buy something cheap, the item is kind of cheap. So like you're matching energy. You bring the money and then they bring the item, and then it matches in value. You get what you pay for in life. You get it with your vibration, your energy. And God will make sure that you always get what you need at the right moments. The value will always come when you need it most. It's even some things right now that I feel I'm still trying to understand in my own way of like, why didn't that work out? But I'm realizing it's not for me to understand because I'm covered. If you're praying to be covered, you're going to be covered. So something doesn't work out and it just breaks up for no reason. It just blows up on you. It was meant to happen. And the confusion is okay. It's okay to be confused, but it was for your benefit. Trust me. You won't see it till maybe even years later. But there was something secretive. There was something that you weren't seeing with these two eyes. These two eyes, it's something that you were not seeing that was there. But the Creator saw it and it said, no, you're not going to have that. So yeah, I hope this video really, really helped you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.